contributor in practice this morning. It's tough. But listen, keep your heads up. We'll be back soon enough. And we don't make excuses on this team. It's the next man up no matter what. So we're going to go out there, we're going to execute, and we're going to win the game. Let's go.
Let's go!
Hi.
Tough break for MP and company as they lose a starter to injury during morning shoot-around. Not the news you want to hear before game one of this second-round series, but sources tell me that the team is optimistic the hobbled starter will only miss a game or two.
To a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff.
The Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Miami Heat are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in Round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the Hawks. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins. You look at Atlanta. And as we start up this second-round playoff series, they're not the favorites, but I wouldn't call them, would you, massive underdogs either.
Yeah, that's spot on, Kevin. This team can absolutely win this series. Tonight will be huge. This team thinks they can steal this first game on the road.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there at Wallace. And it's Daniels in at the three, the small forward. And to find out a member of the starting lineup is out so close to tip-off, I mean, this has got to be jarring for this team.
It can throw off routines as well as rotations when a starter goes down. When something like this happens, it really tests the mental fortitude and resiliency of a team. I'm curious to see how they'll handle it.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And the basket by MP.
Finishing through contact is required in the NBA. MP knows he can't let guys stop him.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Hero. Yep, that one goes in there.
The assist, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. The three from MP. And again, it's Miami with a three.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Wallace against MP. Here's Wallace. And Ware pulls it down.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Action gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To Alexander Walker. Okongwu with a screen on Hero. Okongwu, the pass to Wallace. Johnson, a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
The Hawks trail by 10. Pass to Daniel. Wallace with the ball, looking to end the run, and it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. A three from MP. It's good from long range. MP's got 18 points.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here, looking for his own offense, generating great results.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. MP is number 1. Onyeka Okongwu is second.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Wallace misses. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. And here's MP for 3. Rebound by Johnson. The Hawks trail by 13. Wallace kicks to Johnson. Fires the 3. Hawkes with the rebound. Ryan was on 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. And here's MP for 3. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Trying to get something going. No good.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Three-pointer. And the Heat, another 3.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Davion Mitchell's checked in for Miami. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kisper comes in for Wallace. There's a minute left in the first quarter. Here's Kisper. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The 3 from MP. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Outside, Kuminga. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. From 15 feet away, shots good by Alexander Walker.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 30.
That's a dozen. Straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Kuminga. And the layup's good off the glass.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
MP from deep three-point land. And so it's MP making things happen for the Heat. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter. Mitchell is on. A small forward position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Johnson finds Kuminga. Now Daniels. There's the triple. It's hauled in by MP.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He dropped an amazing number of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Back to Wallace. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The drive by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Wallace dishes to Kuminga. Pass to Johnson. This one for 3. Powell pulls it in. Now the Heat with it. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Johnson outside. Daniels with the bounce pass. Powell against Kuminga. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. Landale pass to Wallace. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Drills the 3-pointer.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Wallace the pass to Kuminga. Johnson right side. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson is just a do-it-all kind of guy. He can hit the 3, he can create offense for his teammates, and then he gives you great effort defensively.
Atlanta calls timeout.
With your very own Miami Heat dancer.
And the Heat with some changes. Khalil Ware's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Fontecchio. And it's Tyler Hero in for Norman Powell. And then for Atlanta, Okongwu's checked in for Jock Landale. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Jonathan Kuminga. The 3 from MP. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Wallace the pass to Johnson. Looking for Wallace. He gets it there. Yep, it counts. Wallace has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And that one's good. MP.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Johnson for 3. Drills it from outside. Johnson's got 8 points.
Well, that shows a lot of confidence right there. Johnson knowing how effective he can be off the catch.
And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Now, Alexander Walker. Okongwu with a screen on Hero. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's the Heat delivering the blowout. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the Miami Heat.
They're dominating on the backboards, just having their way out there, Shaq.
Out-muscling, out-tussling, out-fussling, out-schmuscling. It's no wonder why they're in front.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. Wallace is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Daniels and it's small forward.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
To the inside, Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
A nice shot by MP.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Outside Daniel. Back to Wallace. Johnson kicks to Wallace. Sweet move. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
MP against Wallace. Outside Hero. MP outside. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Wallace looking for an opening. Here's Alexander Walker. On the wing, Daniels. No scoring in this one.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
The drive by MP. And he makes good on the layup.
What a burst from MP. Those young, fresh legs allowing him to get through just that little bit of contact.
Johnson outside. Shot from 12. That one a little long.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Pass to Okongwu. Now, Alexander Walker. Okongwu with a screen on Hero. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And here's MP for 3. Good on the triple. MP's got 14 points now in the second half.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. Shot to stop the run. The Hawks again can't hit.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
And there's the bucket from MP.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Pass to Okongwu. In the corner, Daniels. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. A three-pointer is right on target.
Stretching out the defense. Impressive range shown there by the youngster.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And the basket by MP.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Alexander Walker finds Johnson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Daniels passes to Johnson. Here's Alexander Walker. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And a wide open look for Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding an unbelievable lead as the and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what...
To make substitutions. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Here you go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Mitchell is out there with MP. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Gardner in at the 4 spot. It's the group on the floor for Miami. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Heat.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Here's Alexander Walker. Covered by Mitchell. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
A 3 from MP. And again, Miami with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And the Heat making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Now in the game for Miami, number
Wallace against MP.
Johnson.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Takes it off the glass. Alexander Walker's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for Game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And you know, yet another bucket.
Putting on a scoring clinic.
And a historic night, GA, closing in on top rankings all-time in single-game playoff scoring. Daniels finds Wallace. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Off target on the 15-footer. And Miami can just let the clock run down here. A 3 from MP. And the Heat, another 3.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutched all the way around.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
I'm here with MP, whose team pulled out a gutsy win after finding out just moments before tip-off they'd be down a starter. How much confidence does it give you to win this game without one of your most important players?
You know what? We're a confident bunch, Jennifer. I don't think we learned anything we didn't already know. But I bet the other guys are less confident after seeing what we did tonight. And they're probably not looking forward to seeing us at full strength. You know?
Sounds like a great game, MP. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next time.
Plus, I'd like to see one of those cat capsules. You're joking. No, they look super cool.
The postseason continues to... Heat up here on 2K Sports. Game 2. You look at Atlanta. They came up short in Game 1 of this series. Still, they showed some positive signs to carry into this one.
It's all about making the adjustments for this game. They can steal home court advantage if they execute their plan.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Wallace in at the 1. Wallace outside. Okongwu against Adebayo. Okongwu, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Okongwu. Daniels up top. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Alexander-Walker, no good. Miami has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Atlanta. Wallace, the pass to Alexander-Walker. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Charity stripe shot. Yep, that one goes.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Hero outside. Pass to MP. 4-3. Again, MP missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Daniels passes to Wallace. Now here's Alexander-Walker. Covered by MP. Unloads from 13. Wallace misses. For Miami, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. From deep, MP sends it home from 3-point land. MP's got 9 points.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, with that explosive leaping ability, Okongwu is someone who spaces the floor vertically.
MP, that was good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
MP's gone 4 for 6 from the field. Pass to Okongwu. Now Alexander-Walker. Knocks it down from distance.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Atlanta had a huge game. He He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
With the drive, banked it in off the glass. He's got 16.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Wallace, pass to Alexander Walker. Pocket 6. Off target from outside. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. MP shot is off. Hawks trail by 9. Daniels outside. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Down low. Here's Wallace. The short one's on the money. Wallace has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Hero, the pass to MP. The three. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And Wallace, here we go. Here's Alexander Walker. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Alexander Walker's got 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. To the middle. Adebayo with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Kicks it out to MP. The three is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 25 points.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
The 3 is up. No good there. And so it's MP making things happen for Miami. Knocking down 3 after 3. He's up to 7 3-pointers tonight. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. Happy to have you back with us for the making a change here. MP's checked in. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Miami leading by 13. Khalil Ware out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's MP, then it's Norman Powell, and it's Larson in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Now here's Wallace, covered by MP. To the paint. Kuminga, the pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Landale with a screen. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
You know, for a 6'9" wing, Johnson puts up really good assist numbers.
From deep, MP. And the Heat, another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Kuminga. Landale with a screen. Kuminga, the pass to Landale. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Heat leading by 15. Here goes MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Wallace, the pass to Daniels. Here's Kuminga. Soft touch off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Wallace outside. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Ware.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And here's MP from outside. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 39.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Back to Johnson. And here's Kuminga for 3. That doesn't go either for Kuminga. Heat leading by 21. A deep 3 from MP. Rebounded by Johnson. And it's Daniels with the ball for Atlanta. To the middle. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A different look for Miami. Adebayo's checked in for Jaquez. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Larson. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Powell. Atlanta also making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Landale. And it's Alexander Walker in for Kuminga.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The drive by Daniels. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Wallace. Drains the triple. Wallace has got 7 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Fires for 3. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling confident in his 3-point shot tonight.
Outside, Alexander Walker. From deep, Johnson. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Yeah, Okongwu has been stepping up his efforts on the offensive glass, and he's rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Daniels. Off target with the 3. It could go. The shot won't fall. And so it's Miami with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Coming into halftime.
Their ability to string together threes and demoralize a team, man. We saw that in the first half.
Seems like the score couldn't be more lopsided, but we still taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Wallace in at the point. From deep, MP. Another one falls. Amazing.
Oh my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Here's Daniels. He's scoreless. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Daniels. From deep, Johnson. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. There's the 3. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Wallace, the pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. Johnson a screen on Powell. Alexander Walker. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. From deep, MP. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense.
Kongu, a screen on Hero. Wallace outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. 5th on the list, Jalen Johnson.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the 3rd quarter. Here's Wallace. And Atlanta misses again.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the 3rd quarter.
From deep, MP. And again, Miami with a triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Johnson a screen on Hero. Takes a step back. A shot to stop the run. Excellent D there from Hero.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Again! What an avalanche!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Wallace outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. From behind the arc. Rebound by Wiggins.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Fires in the triple. MP's got 17 now, just in the 2nd half.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Misses the 3.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
MP shot is good.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Wallace outside. Here's a Kongu. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
To end the drought, Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 9.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
A deep 3 from MP. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Outside, Alexander Walker. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. 12 points for him.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the 1st half, he's now matched that mark here in the 2nd half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Good on the shot.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
For 3, and again, it's Miami from deep.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Right side, Alexander Walker. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And again for three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. And so it's Miami showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Checked in for Miami. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Landale. Dyson Daniels comes in for Kuminga. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Kispert. And it's Wallace in for Hield. MP is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Khalil Ware. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Larson in at the three. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Okongwu, high post. Ball stolen. Now here's MP. Tight defense on him. Three-pointer. And it's good. He hits another one.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Outside Johnson. Here's Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Daniels outside from the arc. Rebound Miami.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
MP way outside. Good! Another from three. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Alexander Walker. Picked up by Okongwu. Fires the three. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just a great follow-up move by Daniels. Coaches love guys who are ready to fight for the play.
From deep, MP. Good. He hits again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Daniels outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Oh, he picked him clean.
So that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
This team is playing with confidence and heart right now. They're in control of this series so far.
Yeah, no question. They are the more cohesive team right now and just going out there and executing their game plan.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball. Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Wallace. Deflected. Here's MP. Jacks up a three. And again for three.
Unbelievable shooting, and he continues to climb the all-time leaderboards for threes made in a playoff game.
Offensive fireworks from long range, putting on a show on the big stage. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.